Hi, my name is Farah and I'm gonna talk about equation of tangent. So first we use the power rule. The power rule is d over dx in parentheses x to the power of n equals to nx to the power of n minus 1. We use the power rule to we multiply the variable exponent n by its coefficient a. And then we subtract 1 from the exponent. And if there's no coefficient, then the coefficient is 1. So then the exponent will be the new coefficient. For example, if you have a question that says evaluate f prime negative 2, first we're going to apply the power rule to each term. So it's going to be f of x equals negative x to the power of 3 plus 5x to the power of 2. We then is going to be negative 3x to the power of 2 plus 10x. We're going to multiply the 5 and the 2. And then it's gonna be negative 3, so we're gonna substitute the negative 2. It's gonna be negative 3 times negative 2 to the power of 2 plus 10 negative 2. So it's gonna be negative 32. Also, another question is evaluate f prime of 5. So it's gonna be negative 5x to the power of 2 plus 1. We're gonna apply the power rule to each term, so it's gonna be negative 10x because we're gonna multiply the 5 and the 2. Then it's gonna be negative 10 times 5, which equals to negative 50. Here's a question that wants to know the coordinate points on the graph. The question is given the function f of x equals x to the power of 3 plus 3x to the power of 2 plus x plus 16. Determine all the coordinate points x, y on the graph of f such that the line tangent to f at xy has a slope of 1. So first we're going to use the power rule to find f. It's going to be 3x to the power of 2 plus 6x plus 1 equals 1. We're going to set it equal to 0, so it's going to be 3x to the power of 2 plus 6x equals to 0. Then we're going to divide by 3. It will be x to the power of 2 plus 2x equals 0. We're gonna factor the 2, the x was gonna... We will then substitute by 0, and then we're gonna substitute by negative 2. But first, we're gonna substitute by 0. So it's gonna be 0 to the power of 3 plus 3 times 0 to the power of 2 plus 2 plus 0 plus 16, which equals to 16. And then when we're gonna substitute by negative 2, it's gonna be negative 2 to the power of 3 plus 3 negative 2 to the power of 2 plus negative 2 plus 16 is going to be 18. So our final inputs are going to be 0 and 16 and negative 2 and 18. I'll give you a minute to solve this question. The question says that given the function f of x equals x to the power of 3 plus 6x to the power of 2 plus 4x plus 14, determine all the coordinate points x, y on the graph of f such that the line tangent f at xy has a slope of 4. So our final points are going to be 0, 14 and negative 4, 30. We got this answer by using the power rule, and then we set the equation equals to 0, and then we substituted one time with 0 and another time with negative 4.